Hello, I'm Paul Little. I'm the principal of the Ivany Campus. I would like to thank Shelley Young for her performance of the honors song, and also to thank you, Christy Reeves and Jacob Banks, who led us in O Canada. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we are in Mi'kmaq, the the unceded territory and ancestral homeland of the Mi'kmaq people nation. Our relationship is based on a series of peace and friendship treaties between the Mi'kmaq Nation and the Crown dating back to 1725. In Nova Scotia, we recognize that we are all treaty people. I want to offer a warm welcome to graduates, family, friends, and special guests joining us today, along with those tuning in through our live stream from around the world. Thank you for being a part of this special day as we celebrate the class of 2019. I would like to extend a special welcome to students attending today who are graduating from programs studied online. I would now like to introduce the stage guests. Please hold your applause until I end the introductions. Gordon McNeil, Academic Chair. Sean Connors, Academic Chair. Don Bureau, NSC President. Abid Ahmed, Academic Chair. Dima Abu-Rab, Board of Governors Representative. Anna Burke, Vice President, Academic. Kathy McLean, Vice President, Campuses and Communities. Rosalind Penfound, Vice President, Organizational Development. Scott McPherson, Dean, School of Business. Elizabeth Yo, Director, Student Services. Christine Arsenault, Director, Enrollment and Registrar. Carla McDonald Everall, Assistant Registrar. Carl Moore, Assistant Registrar. And Constance Heyer, Manager of Student Services. Each year, our campus welcomes new faces, all eager, many anxious, and filled with an infectious enthusiasm. By the time we see these same faces cross our stage at Convocation, we see the same enthusiasm, but the anxiousness is gone. In its place, a newfound confidence. That makes this day extremely rewarding for me and our college community here today. From our amazing faculty and dedicated staff at our campus and to campuses and colleagues province-wide, each has had a role to play in supporting your journey and to graduation, and to them I say thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity to ask our campus faculty and staff to stand up and be acknowledged. But we know ultimately it is thanks to the inner strength of each of you that you have found within yourselves to balance competing priorities, whether caring for family, holding down a job, lengthy travel time to campuses, or health challenges, but you still manage to meet deadlines, stay on top of your workload, and make it through the late night studying for tests while handling all of the stresses involved. And now you can say, I did it. At this time of year, we sometimes say goodbye to faculty and staff that have been members of our campus family, supporting students and contributing to student success and campus life. So from the School of Business, we'd like to recognize Cheryl Brake. And from the School of Trades and Technologies, acknowledge Kelly Tompkins. Sam Swartz. And L. Estenson. As our president, Don Bureau, has often said, we take the community in community college very seriously. This is a special community, and while we always have our challenges and share of challenges along the way, by working as a supportive family, it makes the successes we see at the end of each academic year that much more special. So congratulations to the class of 2019. You've accomplished so much, and you should be so proud. Please know that all of your college family here on stage and in the audience are thrilled to see you shine today. Again, we are glad you have taken the time to support the graduates in person and online. Please feel free to come to the lower stage, or to take a photo of your graduate when they are receiving their certificates and diplomas. You can access this area by leaving the auditorium and coming around to entrance A here. We do ask that we do have a photographer who will be capturing the ceremony today, so all graduates will be able to contact the photographer for a free graduation photo. Information is in your brochures of the program. Please be mindful all the while, though, of the college photographer and keep the area as clear as possible. In case any of your friends and family are not able to be here today, the ceremony will be available to see at a later date once posted to Nova Scotia Community College's YouTube channel. And don't forget to use the hashtag NSCCGrad when you share your convocation photos and messages on social media. We do ask, out of respect to all our graduates today, that we ask that you remain in your seats until the end of the ceremony. It is now my pleasure to introduce our president, Don Bureau.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Paul. Graduates, I have to tell you, it's such an honor for me to be standing on this stage this afternoon, to be here with family and friends and loved ones to celebrate your success. You know, in fact, as president of NSCC, addressing the graduating class of 2019 is simply the highlight of my year. A couple of weeks ago, when I was preparing my speech for this afternoon, I wanted to ensure that my speech was compelling and motivating, so I sought the advice of my youngest son, Matthew, who's 22 years old. He's a recent graduate of NSCC. So I said, Matthew, what advice would you give me to make a really great speech? And he said, Dad, your speech should be interesting. Okay, I got that, great. He said, your speech should be inspiring. Yeah, okay, great, I got that too. And he said, the last thing they want is you to go on and on and on. So he said, make it quick. And I said, Matthew, I don't know if I can make it interesting, inspiring, and quick. And he said, well, just make it quick then. So I'm going to take his advice and tell you a very quick story this afternoon. This is a story that some of my colleagues have heard me tell before. It's one of my favorite stories because I think it's very pertinent given what's happening in the world today. It's called the Patch Story. It speaks about the importance of taking action to have a positive impact on others. I first heard this story a couple of years ago when I had the privilege of having lunch with one of the most amazing people I've ever met in my entire life. That person, her name is Valerie Jarrett. And perhaps you, like me, I'd never heard of Valerie before I had lunch with her. But in fact, Valerie was the senior advisor to former President Barack Obama for the entire 8 years when he was in office. In fact, Valerie is often referred to as Obama's shadow, because for the 8 years in which he was in office, she was always with him wherever he went. Valerie was in Halifax talking about what it was like to work with President Obama, and she explained that early in her career, she was working as a lawyer for the city of Chicago, and she was one day interviewing to fill a vacant position in her department. And one of the candidates came into the interview room, and that candidate, her name was Michelle, and after about 5 minutes, Valerie offered Michelle the job right on the spot because Michelle was so smart. Of course, that Michelle was Michelle Obama. Over the next couple of years, Michelle and Valerie and Barack Obama became very close friends. And in 2008, when Barack decided to run for president, he asked Valerie to leave her job and come spend 6 months to help him with the campaign. As I mentioned earlier, she ended up spending the entire 8 years as his senior advisor. She told us a story that back in 2008, when he was campaigning in Chicago, he had just finished a speech at a large hotel. After the speech was over, him and his entourage got onto an elevator. Elevator doors closed, and on that elevator, there was an elevator operator, an older gentleman by the name of Earl Smith. And on the elevator ride, Earl presented the president-to-be with a little cloth military patch. Earl explained that he had received the patch during the Vietnam War, and he said that that patch had kept him safe during the war and ever since. And he now wanted the candidate to have that patch to protect him. So let's fast forward time. It's now 2012. President Obama has just won his second election. He and Valerie are sitting in the Oval Office planning the inauguration ceremony. When the president says, "Valerie, you know what we should do? We should invite that gentleman who gave me that military cloth patch 4 years ago. We should invite him to the ceremony." And Valerie said, "Mr. President, that would be impossible. We have no idea who that gentleman was, no idea where he lives. We'd never be able to locate him." And the president said with a little smile on his face, he said, "Valerie, we have the FBI at our disposal. Go find that man." Well, she stood up, and as she was leaving the office, the Oval Office, she stopped and she turned around and she said, "Mr. President, by the way, what did you ever do with that little military patch that that man gave you 4 years ago?" To her surprise, the president stood up and he reached into his pocket and he pulled the patch out. And in his hand was a whole collection of tokens that people had given him over the years of his public service. There was a marble, there was a little poker chip, there were rosary beads. These were items that people had given him that had a deeply profound impact on him. You see, in fact, every morning for 8 years, that man, when he got up in the morning to get dressed, he would reach to the top of his dresser and grab that handful of tokens and put them into his pocket as a reminder as to why he was doing the work he was doing. For him, he was president to serve, and he was president to always have a positive impact on others. But here's the thing. You don't have to be the most important person and the most powerful person in the world to have an impact on others. Earl Smith did not know that day in the elevator that he would have such a positive impact on the president-to-be. Earl did know that throughout the campaign, he would be just one of thousands of interactions that Barack Obama would have with individuals, but still Earl acted and presented that patch to the candidate. And you know, you need not look very far for very long within the NSCC community to see similar examples of positive impact. As I travel around this province every year to visit campuses, I hear hundreds of stories of students helping students and having a positive impact on each other by being supportive throughout their programs. And I hear hundreds and hundreds of stories of our incredible faculty and staff dedicating countless hours to mentor and to support their students as they pursue their programs. But there's one example in particular of you, our graduates, making a significant contribution to the lives of others that I want to recognize. At the core of NSCC, we strive to be an accessible post-secondary institution as a way to help students overcome adversity. And to that end, a couple of years ago, we launched something called Make Way. And Make Way was a fundraising campaign. In fact, it was our first fundraising campaign as a college where we committed a goal to raise $25 million to help our students through scholarships and bursaries and other financial resources to overcome adversity. And I'm very proud to say that a couple of months ago, we celebrated the conclusion of Make Way, when in fact, we celebrated the raising of over $33 million to help our students. And a key group of contributors, a critical group of contributors to that success has been you, our students, our graduates. Because you see, your student associations on behalf of each and every one of you has committed to contributing $500,000 over the next 5 years to that campaign. And I think that deserves a huge round of applause. Thank you very, very much. Graduates, I hope you know that your significant gift will have a very positive impact on generations of students that come after you as they pursue an education to make their lives better. As I think about being kind and having a positive impact on others, graduates, whether they are family, friends, other loved ones, incredible faculty or staff here at the college, there are people joining us this afternoon who have had a positive impact on you during your time here at the college. So, graduates, unbeknownst to you, you actually have one more assignment to complete prior to officially graduating. And that assignment is this. I want you to think for a moment of that person or persons who's joining us in the audience this afternoon who has had a positive impact on you during your time of study. And I ask you to think of that person or persons because we have a tradition at NSCC, a tradition where I ask the graduating class to stand up as they're able and to give a wave of gratitude to somebody in the audience to say thank you. Thank you for the impact that you've had on me during my time of studies. So as your last official assignment, please stand and give a wave of appreciation to somebody in the audience. I would give them an A+ on that assignment, so I can now say, congratulations, you've officially completed your programs. Well done. And before I conclude, there's one other important group of individuals joining us this afternoon that I want to recognize. For decades, our alumni have been driven by a passion to find ways to have a positive impact in their communities and have made better lives more accessible to those around them. So I want to acknowledge our alumni who are in the audience this afternoon. If you are a past graduate of NSCC or any of our predecessor institutions or schools, or are a graduate of CCEDP, would you please now stand to be recognized? Thank you very much. So, in conclusion, graduates, I want to share with you one other comment that Valerie shared with us during that great lunch that I was able to be part of. During lunch, she was asked, someone asked her, Valerie, during the 8 years that you were working so closely with President Obama, did the 8 years go by fast or did the 8 years go by slow? She thought for a second and she said, you know what? She said the 8 years went by just like that. But she said some days they lasted forever. And I think that's so true for life in general. So graduates, after walking across this stage this afternoon, please do not wait until tomorrow to act. Start today and continue to have a positive impact on others by paying forward the many gifts and the many abilities that you have. Congratulations. Please know that we are so, so proud of you. And thank you for allowing NSCC to be part of your learning journey. Well done. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sean Connors, and I am the Academic Chair for the School of Business at Ivany. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credential in the School of Business. Mr. President, the candidates for the Advanced Diploma in Human Resource Management. Robin Bamber. Cassandra Bellinger. Haley Bryan. Maybe the third, I'm not sure. It is a tradition in the community college that when a faculty or staff person has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. Kathleen Allen joins us now to present her niece, Emily Clark, with the Advanced Diploma in Human Resource Management. Emily Clark. Aaron Crawford. Camilla Das Gupta. Megan Doyle. Brooke Driscoll. Maria Alexandra Farnaunis. Caitlin Farrell. Well done. Well done. What a year. Jay Franklin. Kristen Hackett. Congratulations. Well done. Lloyd Hartling. Congratulations. Laura Hebb. Congratulations. Melissa Laffin. Congratulations. Sandra. Cassandra McDonald. Congratulations. Thanks. Brian McCachran. Emma McGilvery. Congratulations. Kate McNeil. Congratulations. Morgan McNeil. Leslie Monchonda. Candace McKegney. Julia Pascucci. Chaithana, oh. You're throwing me off, Don. Chaithana Shilvan Balachandra. Congratulations. Jacqueline Snooks joins us now to present her son, Thomas Snooks, with the Advanced Diploma in Human Resource Management. Thomas Snooks. Amy Tan. Mr. President, the graduates in Human Resource Management. For the information of the audience, those students who attained honor standing have the designation noted in the program. Congratulations on your outstanding academic performance. Students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to their respective certificates or diplomas. Mr. President, the candidates for the Advanced Diploma in Public Relations. Leah Beveridge. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Andrew Brown. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Patrick Cookson. Congratulations.
Easily.
Kate Ivany. Congratulations. Morgan Fleet. Congratulations. Laura Johnson. Congratulations. Lindsay McDonald. Congratulations. Laura McDormand. Congratulations. Emily McKinnon. Congratulations. Well done. Nancy.
Yes.
Lucas Mancini. Holly Sanford. Darian Thorne. Mackenzie Walsh. Yep. What's that? Oh, yeah, yeah. Mr. President, the graduates in public relations.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Abid Ahmad, Academic Chair in the School of Trades and Technology. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Trades and Technology, Mechanical and Industrial Technologies, and Aviation. Mr. President, the candidate for the Certificate of Accomplishment in Bricklaying Masonry. Annie Imbal. Mr. President, the graduates in Bricklaying Masonry. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Aircraft Maintenance Engineer Structures. Jessa Lynn Badad. Barrett Belafontaine. Nicholas Crowdis. Reniel Gallego. Jieling Lee. Marlon Rebajo. Cree Summer Taylor. Jarrell Villano. Mr. President, the graduates in Aircraft Maintenance Engineer Structures. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Carpentry. Georgina Godfrey. Wendy Jollymore. Akinila Olai. Mr. President, the graduates in the Certificate in Carpentry. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Aircraft Maintenance Engineer Avionics. Adam Bryant. Myung Hun Cho. Genevieve Doré. Ian Greedy. Tyler LaPierre. Jong Yoon Lee. Kwang Hee Lee. Kevin Manzi Nazamburam Baho. Jay Moffett. Brittany Finney. Mr. President, the graduates in Aircraft Maintenance Engineer Avionics. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Aircraft Maintenance Engineer Mechanical. Aaron Iyer. Tyler Badcock. Lars Beumer. Matthew Bryant. Nick Burke. Christopher Elliott. Carson Gay. Aaron Godfrey. Jeremy Johnson. Hinchal Jun. It's easy one. Minsu Kim. Mithun Matthew. Isam Mustafa. Timothy Peach. Megan Scott. Fernando Sucre. Stephen Tilley. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Mr. President, the graduates in the Diploma in Aircraft Maintenance Engineer Mechanical. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Building Systems Technician. Ronald Brown. Craig Camo. Kyler McGregor. Ian Patterson. Jeremy Trenholm. Patrick Wallace. Mr. President, the graduates in Building Systems Technician. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Carpentry. Jason Adams. Riley Anderson. Ethan Baker Spur. Brandon Bishop. Nikita Karstensen. Brandon Hardy. Catherine Kitching. Cole McLean. Colton McNutt. Ryan Napier. Ian Pritchard. James Rangeley. Kyler Snow. Justin Thornhill. Matthew Watson. Mr. President, the graduates in Diploma in Carpentry.
Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Industrial Engineering Technology. Abid Ahmad joins us now to present his son Amal Ahmad with the Diploma in Industrial Engineering Technology. Amal Ahmad. Moira Fryer. Congratulations. Thanks very much. Austin Jakeman. Carolina McKegnon. Sean McDowell. Linda McLeod joins us now to present her son, Leland McLeod, with the Diploma in Industrial Engineering Technology. Leland McLeod. Tyler Preston. Michelle Salzman. Kate Sunabacka. Sandra Vivian Jeckemer. Midhun Adai. Sarah Zrake. Mr. President, the graduates in Industrial Engineering Technology.
Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Mechanical Engineering Technology, Xavier Ali. Brett Douglas. Carl Drinov. Ben Faulkner. Mark Garnier. Alvin Jackson. Jay Jones. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Neil McDonald. Colton Paré. Fang Shan Xu. Jared Rodriguez. Daniel Seaman. Dalton Smith. Nicholas Smith. Thank you. William Smith. Leonardo Taylor. Mr. President, the graduates in Mechanical Engineering Technology.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gordon McNeil, Academic Chair for the School of Trades and Technology. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Trades and Technology, Electrical and Oceans Technologies. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Electrical Construction and Industrial. Nicholas Ashcroft. Jonathan Beck. Andrew Belafontaine. John Dalrymple. Mitchell Ferris. Travis Frazier. Logan Gates. Luke Gammon. Matthew Gauthier. Quentin Georges Jeffrey. Joshua Gower. Matthew Gray. Bradley Himmelman. Andrew Hines. Bradley Jarvis. John McNerney. Hunter Malay. Dante Manuel. Tyler McGrath. Charles McKay. Curtis Miller. Robert Keegan Miller.
How are you? Thank you. Thank you. It's a long year.
You did well.
Thank you. I just, never know who's saying it. Chastity. Yeah, I didn't realize it was you.
Chastity Morrissey. Corey Mulder Mott. Tristan Murphy. David Noggle Rayberg. Brendan Price. Kyle Raymond Doherty. Ian Sherman. Lachlan Steen. Monica Sutherland. Bradley Thorne. Zachary Walsh. Austin Wood. Megan Wood. Skylar Zink. Mr. President, the graduates in electrical, construction, and industrial. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Electrical Engineering Technology. David Bowman. Christopher Brooker. Nathan Chung. Justin Hudson. Jack Quishan. Shantae Landry. James McIntosh. Patrick O'Leary. Michael Pickles. Alexander Truscott. Ethan Whidden. Mr. President, the graduates in electrical engineering technology. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in electronic engineering technician. Isaac Bagnall. Adrian Dory. Jeffrey Akins. Ryan Fenton. Alexandra Giannakoris. Sung Jun Chang. Rory Lencake.
That's pretty tame for that.
It's got the arm around the president. Benjamin Lilly. Kyle McLeod. Max Patzelt. David Tingley. Mr. President, the graduates in the Diploma Electronic Engineering Technician. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Electronic Engineering Technology, Ross Barnes. Craig Best. Yubo Dong. Bethany Duchesne. Kyle Francis. Francois Landry. Ian McIntosh. Stuart McIntosh. Ryan Marriott. Stephen Rahe. Gregory Rollins. Liam Wright. Mr. President, the graduates for the Diploma in Electronic Engineering Technology. Mr. President, the candidates for the Advanced Diploma in Oceans Technology. Brendan Smith. Mr. President, the graduates in the Advanced Diploma in Oceans Technology.
Mr. President and invited guests, I present to you the 2019 graduating class of the Ivany Campus, Nova Scotia Community College. Good afternoon. My name is Constance Heyer, Manager of Student Services at Ivany Campus. Last week, at our Student Success Celebration, all of the department and industry awards were presented to recipients who embody the spirit of excellence for which NSCC has become known. If you won an award last week, would you please stand as you're able so that everyone here today can acknowledge your achievements? I have the honor of introducing the major award recipients for Ivany Campus. 3 of these awards were presented in a ceremony yesterday afternoon, and 1 was presented earlier today as noted in your program. Please welcome Dima Abu-Rab from the NSCC Board of Governors. Dima will present the Nova Scotia Community College Board of Governors Award. This award is given to a graduating student of a college diploma program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. The recipient is Kate Sunabacka of the Industrial Engineering Technology Program. Mr. President, invited guest, the award winner for the Ivany Campus 2019. And I'm going to ask Kate not to go too far because it is indeed my honor to introduce this year's valedictorian, Kate Sunabacka. Kate has made the most of her time here at NSCC. She felt challenged by the rigorous academic climate and excelled. She traveled with NSCC International, which has empowered her to continue to passionately pursue her dreams. Please welcome your valedictorian, Kate.
Good afternoon, and what a lovely day in June it is in Halifax. My name is Kate Sunabacka, and it is my esteemed pleasure to be speaking with you all today. I'd first like to honor our Nova Scotian heritage and give recognition that NSCC Ivany Campus and Mount St. Vincent University are both constructed on unceded Mi'kmaq territory. Thank you to Mount St. Vincent University for hosting our convocation ceremony today. We're all just a little too fabulous. They couldn't contain us, and they needed to spread all the joy to the complete other side of the peninsula. So as I said, I'm Kate, and I'd like to acknowledge NSCC faculty and employees, administrators, educational sponsors and stakeholders, industry partners, family, friends, supports, and a very special congratulations to the over 200 graduates sitting in this auditorium today. Woo! Today we celebrate a mixture of NSCC programs within the School of Business and various programs within trades and technology. Various programs with diverse people, backgrounds, and experiences, and I'd like to invite everyone to just take a moment and really look around this space. Take a good scan around this room. Don't be shy. Perhaps you'll catch eyes with a familiar face or someone unknown, but take it all in. Just take a moment and look at all of us. In no particular order of importance, we've got parents, single parents, students still at home with their parents, people with disabilities, both visible and non-visible, first-time city-goers adjusting outside of their country comforts, international students who've uprooted for education and opportunity, people of color, LGBTQ2 students, new immigrants, mature learners, makers, we've got builders, thinkers, analysts, entrepreneurs, creatives, extroverts, ambiverts, introverts, go-getters, problem solvers, innovators. I could go on and on. Each one of us has our own stories and stages as to why we chose and enrolled into our specific program. In 2016, I needed a big change, career and life-wise. I knew re-education was the only route. The last series of years, I worked in retail management and volunteer community development. Previously, I worked for years with the female-run construction design side of a local creative company, Melon Design, and I always had trades in the back of my head as a career path. I thought becoming an electrician, after being on many job sites, would equal consistent work and a great long-term career. I applied and was accepted into NSCC's Electrical Construction and Industrial program, but was told I was on a 2.5-year wait list. I was 35 at that time and was as ready as ever to re-educate, and I just couldn't wait that long. So, investigating possible options, I discovered NSCC's Women Unlimited program. Woo! You got some people out there? Woo! Perfect. This program is geared to exposing diverse women to various aspects of trade and technology, as we're heavily underrepresented in these fields. Selected participants go through a 14-week exploratory program into different aspects of trades and technology, build core skills, and test drive numerous NSCC programs, and if successfully completed, a secured seat into the program of choice. It was an incredibly empowering experience in which I truly gained an additional family of all sisters, and I already have 3. So I discovered the Industrial Engineering Technology program while I was on tour during the skills competition. I literally hung out in that hallway only for 2 hours and just kept asking questions. So what really resonated was the blend of my love of working with people, problem solving, reducing waste, finding solutions and more efficient paths, design and analytics, and what I didn't know at the time was all kinds of research on AI and robots. For those who are unaware of what industrial engineering technology is, imagine business and management meets engineering. The optimization of processes, systems, or organizations by developing, improving, and implementing of systems. Systems of people, money, knowledge, information, equipment, energy, and materials. So a little bit of a simpler example is saving and reducing money or time, resources, and identifying non-value added items customers or clients don't want to pay for. So as a graduate, we can all say that now, of our programs, and the Industrial Engineering Technology program, I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my family and my friends, because without all of your unconditional support, I would not be here today. You guys are all around the place, so thank you. I'd also like to thank my instructors, Susan Campbell, who's currently in Tanzania on an NSCC international trip, and Antonio Solis and Hussein Zagir. I see you over there. Oh, there we go. You are all so professionally accomplished, and I appreciate and respect you all so much. What a ride this has been. No words will ever give justice to my gratitude, and I'm a bit of a talker. So, you've all said on separate and private occasions, well, that's my job. But from my perspective, you provided so much more to myself as a student. Direction, mentorship, leadership, encouragement, hilarity, reality doses, patience, security, safety, and consistency. You are the concrete foundation to all of my Gemba walks, so thank you. So, I'm a big fan of quality marketing with beautiful images and impactful statements. With the school's marketing, I think about NSCC branding, and one word comes to mind: strive. The Oxford English Dictionary states the term strive as, number 1, make great efforts to achieve or obtain something. Number 2, struggle or fight vigorously. So, I'm going to ask you guys, which one of those resonates? One more than the other, maybe? Both equally? Now that you've received your certificate or diploma, or ever achieved something that was a goal, how did you reach that final stage? So here are a few thoughts. Striving is a blend of initiative and giving of yourself and time to receive a benefit. The results might not be automatic, but they will come. Striving is knowledge and awareness of individual targets and your personal contribution to group goals, the only time that there should be an I in team. Striving is about bravery to be vulnerable in the face of adversity. Striving is confidence in your abilities and holding true to your instincts and ethics. Striving is understanding and setting personal boundaries, balancing loads and redistributing weight accordingly. Striving is acquiring balance between your comfort zones and learning to take action with the fear. Striving is working so hard on something and knowing its quality. Striving is about being proud of a success, no matter how big or small, and pushing for that next achievement. Striving is introspective, raw, personal growth and the resilience to keep moving forward, even when faced with roadblocks. Striving is about pushing even though your brain, body, or people say that you can't. Striving is all about hard work, perseverance, but above all, focus and dedication. My program really helped me acquire so many hard skills and amplified my soft skills, as I'm sure is similar to you guys in your perspective programs. Most of us had 30 plus just classroom hours a week, plus homework, plus part-time or full-time jobs for some people, families and other activities. To balance all of that, I believe, is the epitome of striving. We all have our own unique and individual stories as to why we find ourselves at NSCC. I encourage you all to think about your own personal NSCC story and really reflect on your individual learning and growth throughout your program. We did it. We achieved another milestone, which is in the form of a certificate or diploma, but it doesn't end there. This is an integral part of the process, but not all of it. Now it is time to take the theoretical and a hands-on learning we've worked so hard for, and apply it into the working world. We all evaluate success in different ways based on our experiences and outcomes. One success in my life that has taken me far, no matter what level of education or place I find myself, is being a lifelong learner. I strive to always be learning. Lifelong learning is so key for personal and professional progress, and it's important to keep yourself open to opportunities always. For those who choose, because it is a choice, to stay within the safety of their comforts, there is so much to be gained by learning a new skill or learning through someone else's story or experience. Travel to distant lands, like what I did on 2 NSCC international projects, where the culture is completely different, and be open to possibilities to be self-reflective within yourself. But this can also be done right here in Nova Scotia, in our own backyards. One never truly knows when a simple conversation, debate can turn into partnerships on projects, getting involved in activities, or pooling resources for the greater good. It's amazing when you network and make connections, how a simple interaction can continue developing into all aspects of your life, personally, professionally, and socially. So strive to push yourself against your own boundaries and limits, but be open to others' possibilities and opportunities. Being open has opened so many doors that would have otherwise remained closed. It's okay, that strange, weird, awkward sensation that often comes with change, it feels uncomfortable for a reason. That's what growth feels like, where true growth happens. So a few quotes that I'd like to share. Freedom advocate, anti-apartheid revolutionary, philanthropist, and political world leader Nelson Mandela quotes, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." African-American sociologist, historian, and civil rights activist W.E.B. Du Bois quotes, "Strive for that greatness of spirit that measures life not by its disappointments, but by its possibilities." So remember that when you are interviewing or on your first day on the job or halfway through a career project. Strive and push yourself, push towards your goal, and push to be your best. You cannot be anyone else's best but your own. Change or setback may occur, but it's there to teach you something. Keep learning and continue to educate about things unknown, but also about yourself. The possibilities are endless in any environment or capacity you find yourself in. See opportunity and take advantage. I'm Kate Sunabacka. Thanks for your time today, and happy graduation to the class of 2019.
Thank you so much, Kate, for that wonderful valedictory address. Paul Little will present the valedictorian award.
Okay, that was a great speech, so thank you very much. This brings us to the end of today's convocation proceedings. We invite everyone to join us in the Margaret Norrie McCain Center for a reception immediately following the ceremony. There are NSCC decals on the floor to follow, as well as some signage and greeters to help guide you. Graduates can choose to return their gowns at the gown return room in 503 or at the reception. I want to extend a special thank you to everyone who contributed to making this convocation ceremony a truly special event. After receiving your credential on stage, graduates, you were presented with your NSCC alumni pin. We hope that from this moment forward, you will wear it proudly. Because today, when you take off your gown, your connection to NSCC does not end. Yesterday, you were students. Today, you're graduates. And forever, you're NSCC alumni. During the recessional stage, guests led by our president, followed by faculty, and then the graduates will leave the auditorium. Please stand for the recessional and remain standing until the stage party, faculty, staff, and graduates have left the auditorium.